With The Last Jedi still at least 5 months away, I want to take this time to look at each individual character that will be playing an important role in the next film in the Star Wars saga and analyze all that's happened to them thus far and see how that would affect their mindset in The Last Jedi. To explain what I'm doing in kind of detail, I want to look at what each character will more than likely be thinking or trying to accomplish during the events of The Last Jedi based upon what has already happened to them in The Force Awakens. The first character I want to take a look at for this series is Finn. Finn was arguably the person who faced the most conflict in The Force Awakens, with him losing his friend during the sacking of Tuanul, leaving his life as a stormtrooper for the First Order behind, and now attempting to aid in the fight against the power he once served, all the while facing ridicule from his enemies for his turncoat behavior. And one cannot forget his duel with Kylo Ren during the Battle of Starkiller Base. Looking at all of this that has happened to Finn, what does his mindset be when the events of The Last Jedi are put into motion, and he steps out of that bacta pod? Well, first, Finn will have to prove himself to other members of the Resistance for multiple reasons. One would be the situation created with Starkiller Base. While it's true that Finn's idea did lead to the destruction of the First Order's dangerous super weapon, the attack almost didn't work as many Resistance pilots lost their lives during the early stages of the assault. But luckily, Finn does have support from Poe Dameron, a major name within the Resistance, so that should go a long way for him in getting over with the other members of the Resistance. Finn would also be heavily thinking about what's going on with Rey as she begins her Jedi training. He became quite attached to the young girl he met on Jakku, and while he knows that the two of them must deal with their own responsibilities respectively, it will continue to linger in his mind. Is Rey okay? Is she safe? And how will these major developments in both our lives change our relationship? More importantly, Finn knows that even though he didn't serve a major role within the First Order, he will be a go-to person in terms of information about the First Order, due to his extensive time within the evil regime. And it is all this information that will more than likely weigh heavily on the mind of Finn during the events of The Last Jedi. Stay tuned to the main channel of the Marauders Guild as more character analysis like this may be coming in the future. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to press the like button and share with your friends to get them in on the conversation. If you haven't, subscribe to the Marauders Guild and ring the bell to notify whenever we upload. Hope you all consider making this your new home for Star Wars. Until the next time,
may the force of others be with you.